what you're looking at right here is essentially an entire automation business blueprint in a box. And what I want to talk to you about today is how this weekend you could use the free workflow that you can find in the link in the description in order to start yourself an AI shorts business, and you could have messages going out by Monday in order to get your first clients. The workflow I'm talking about is one that is going to take long form videos. So you just find YouTubers out there that have long form videos, and it's converting them into shorts. Now, loads of creators know they should be doing this, but they just don't have the time to do it. And what you're going to do is you're going to run the automation for them. We're going to use Clap AI to analyze the footage and pick out the best moments. We're going to use Potato in order to be able to get everything scheduled and posted. We're going to run the whole thing within n8n. Now, if you want to get the workflow, it's completely free to download. Just click this link. You'll find this issue of the Automation Exchange in the description. You can find all this information, and then you just click the link here and you'll get access to this n8n workflow. This is super beginner friendly for you to set up, and you're going to be able to automate the entire thing. Now, there's 3 different ways you could make money from this. You could launch your own shorts repackaging service for creators, which is what we're going to talk about. So you just need to agree a shorts package. So you're looking for a YouTube channel that's regularly putting out long form content, but not short form content. And they have updated their channel recently. So they're posting regularly. And you're going to use the workflow that you can access in this newsletter. And you're going to charge yourself an onboarding fee to set up the n8n workflow. They're never going to see that. You're going to have all of that yourself. And then you're going to charge them a monthly management fee. And that's going to depend on volume and cadence. So do they want 1 video 3 times a week? Or do they want 2 videos a day, 5 times a week? What is it that they want? And then you can come up with a price. You can also upsell them if you want. So for example, you could tell them about their thumbnails, you can AI their thumbnails, you could do some A/B testing on those thumbnails, A/B testing on video titles that you can do in YouTube, all these other things you can then upsell them on. The next thing you can do is contact agencies, see if they've got clients that need short form content from their long form, and you're able to white label out your service through the agency. So if you don't want to go find clients yourself, all you've got to do with this is run a white label solution for these agencies, get the brand's content, the long form, cut it up into short form clips, and then get it into a Google Drive. And then what will happen is the agency will regularly have content in this Google Drive that they can pull, and then they can start to post. And again, you can just price it per client based on clip volume and so on. Third one I've got for you here is you could productize something like this. So you can take this n8n template. I would edit it. We don't want to steal other people's work. But you could then add it with some other things. So you could have some prompt recipes. You can have scheduling templates. You could have ready to use Google Sheets trackers, which ChatGPT can create for you. All these other things that people are going to need, then you can put that into a product. So when you've done some of the white labeling, or when you've done some of the shorts repackaging, you could then put everything into a product. I mean, you're building everything for yourself anyway. You can also put some training together on exactly how people can run this, so like an onboarding video, and then you just sell it on Gumroad. Now, I want you doing this weekend. So I've set out exactly what you can do with this workflow in order to get started with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a simple 3 demo clip offer. You're going to go away and you're going to create 3 quality shorts from the long form content. So the first thing you're going to need to do, obviously, is get your n8n open. You're going to need to get the template, download it. As I said, links in the description. Upload it to n8n. Get your APIs set up and put in as well. You can get trials for all of this software, so you don't have to pay. And then what you're going to do is run a single test video. Just take any video you find on YouTube and make sure it's working. Once you've done that, you're then going to create a demo offer. Now, if you want to go big straight away, you can build yourself a 1-page landing page. And what's nice about that is you can then use the same landing page for everyone to give them all the details. You don't have to do that. You can just go into Google Drive, create a folder for each one of the clients and put the 3 shorts in there. And then you can skip the landing page. I do actually have a landing page software that's on beta at the moment that I can give you access to. So if you're interested in testing it out, just put landing page down in the comments, because I know they're looking for beta testers and you'll be able to try that out. You could try that out with this particular idea. Then what you're going to do is you're going to outreach to 10 creators a day. So that could be 10 creators on Saturday and 10 on Sunday. So 20 people contacted over the weekend. You've got X, you can contact people on Instagram, you can even comment on their YouTube channels. You could, in theory, do all of those and do 30 messages on Saturday and 30 messages on Sunday. If you go into the About section of somebody's YouTube channel, you can access email addresses as well. So that could be 40 a day if some of the YouTube channels you commented and some of them you emailed them. But for all of these, what we want to do is we want to take their actual content and we want to clip 3 videos for them. DM them the link to the folder. Share the clips. Tell them they can have them. Like, don't watermark them or anything like that. We want to start building that goodwill and reciprocity. So tell them they can have them even if they're not interested in working with you. And then convert. You can follow this up with a free trial. So if you're brand new to this, you're not confident, you want some case studies, you want some testimonials, say, look, I'll do this for you. X number of videos for a month. And then after that, we can chat about payment if you see it working, or you might feel confident you want to go straight in with pricing and start charging, maybe start low end of pricing, and then you put it up over time. So the resources you're going to need: a landing page builder. Remember, put landing page down in the description if you're interested in trying out the tool on beta. You're going to need a quick pitch, which I put here that you can cut and paste. And then you're going to want to start tracking it. So just get ChatGPT to knock out a really simple Google sheet for you where you can put in, the channel name, how you contacted them. Was it X? Was it Instagram? Was it Facebook? Was it email? Was it on YouTube? If you're going to contact them on YouTube, I'd also recommend cutting and pasting the link to the actual video that you contacted them on. If you're going to put a comment on their Instagram post instead of actually DMing them, same thing again, actually cut and paste the link to that post. And then any other information that you want to share with them, that you want to keep, so that next time you contact them or you hear from them, you've got everything saved and organized. But they're the basics. Like I said, ChatGPT can design all that for you. Now, if you are doing this and you're feeling like it's going quite well and you'd like to do this for more clients and you want clients to come to you, once you've got a couple in the bag and you've made a few of these videos, you can go onto this website here, YouTube Jobs, set yourself up a profile, put the shorts that you've created onto your profile on YT Jobs. And this is for YouTube creators looking for people to do work for them. And what you're able to do then is set up a profile with some samples, and then people will be able to see your work and they'll be able to hire you. Okay, so you can even take this and do it for yourself. So I've been on YouTube for a little while, and this is a new channel that I set up about 5 weeks ago now. And these are the results so far over the last 28 days for that channel. And this is fully automated, uses AI. I don't touch it. I just go in once a fortnight and check on it. And this is slowly going in the background. And then over time, it will build and build and build. And then eventually it will start bringing in revenue. So while you're learning these skills and you're getting clients, what you can also be doing is you can also be running this for yourself as well. You can be clipping, or you can be creating your own AI generated content, which would just be a case of editing this workflow. We actually have other workflows on here that are about creating AI videos. This one here talks about AI videos, and this one here talks about motion graphics. But all of these newsletter issues come with the workflows for free and the business ideas behind it. So if this one that you've watched isn't quite for you, you can go through all our back issues, check them all out, and decide if there's another one that you would like to give a go. This one here is AI avatar videos. That might be more the kind of style that you want to produce when it comes to, starting your own channel. So don't just stick to one workflow. You can use multiple workflows from the newsletter. If you do this and you have some success, you hear back from somebody, come back and comment on the channel. I love to hear how you guys are doing with this, how you're getting your first clients. And remember, if you don't want to get started with the n8n straight away, if it all seems a little bit daunting, go out there, find yourself a AI clipping software that has a free trial. It might only be 7 days. Use that, get rid of the watermark, and send that out as samples. Because what you've got to remember is a lot of these YouTube creators, what they want is they want their time back. They don't want to put the time into this. So if you can automate the whole thing and you can show your worth, then you're more likely to be able to get some business from them. Now, if you've got your own product or service or SaaS that you want mentioned, then come into the newsletter. And what I want you to do is click this button here and submit your workflow. Okay. Because this is a workflow that was submitted by one of our subscribers, and we're able to shout out this tool. There's a link in the newsletter. They're going to get some eyeballs. Hopefully they'll get some customers. So if you're at the beginning of your journey, whatever it is you're doing with AI, automation, SaaS, feel free to come into the newsletter, click this button down here, get submitted, and we can get you featured in the newsletter. There's no charge for it at all. You don't have to pay a penny. We just love sharing with the community, seeing what you guys are doing and working with you. So hopefully you found this useful. Hopefully this has inspired you a little bit to get yourself going with automations, with getting some clients. Like I said, if you start, you get any responses, come back to the channel, comment in this video, let me know how it goes. See you in the next one.